Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name's Erin and I do mostly budgeting videos like the one you're about to see here. I feel like I'm back in the swing of things. I just had to do that first initial video where I did the 1 through 100 cash stuffing just to get myself back in the swing of things. Being off or just taking a break, even just for like 3-4 days, it really like messes me up because like I had a momentum going and I had things planned just the way I wanted them to go and be uploaded. And I'm telling you, any little break from that, veering off course at all, I just get like all screwed up. So I'm feeling like I'm back on track, and hopefully there's no more unexpected hiatuses like that. So today we're going to do a paycheck breakdown. So I hope this isn't too close. I hope it isn't too far, but we're going to work on the August 23rd paycheck. Let me zoom in just a bit. And we're going to go over what we're doing with that. So I talked about this in my previous video. We got our windows. I'm very excited. And if you guys want to see them, let me know. I mean, they're just windows. But you know, I guess the nice thing about it, one of the nice things about it is they're kind of airtight, as new windows will be. And that's going to help. I feel like that's going to help at least with our utilities. And the other nice thing about it is outside of our house, we didn't have like a bottom windowsill across the bottom of each window. I don't know what happened to it. There's just no trim there at all. And they built that, the installers. So it just turned out really, really nice. So I was super excited about that because now it looks like we have legitimate windows. All right, so for fixed expenses, we're going to do nothing because we've already taken care of our fixed expenses for September. So now we're going to work on our variables and some savings. So that being said, if you are new here, I pay our bills a month in advance. So anything that I'm paying that says fixed in August is going for September. Anything I paid that says fixed in September is going for October, so on and so forth. So we ended up starting this process during COVID when we got the stimulus money. And we have been doing it ever since, and it just works for us. So once you get to that point where you do that first month ahead, it's pretty easy to stick to it because you treat it like any other monthly budget. So for our variable expenses and our savings, we do those the month of because we're living these things in real time. So we don't do that ahead of time for the most part. I don't think we do. I don't think we do. I don't plan for that, and I'm trying to think of an instance where I did do that, but I can't think of anything. So I depleted, unfortunately, my general savings envelope, and I also depleted our home improvement envelope. Hold on. So my office room, craft room, spare room, it's kind of still all over the place. So this is obviously where I put my sinking funds. So I'll go over this in another video, but you can see home expenses, empty, general savings, empty. And then, did I have anything else in here? Taxes, I know I was saving in here. So I didn't touch that because that wouldn't be smart. And that was it. So I didn't touch my holiday Christmas savings. I did take some money out of our regular savings in the bank, and I put a little bit on Bank of America. So that's where we're at. The windows are paid. So I'm going to do the usual suspects, starting off with groceries, gas, and dog food. And I'm going to assign that timeline for those. So this is going to be for August 25th through 31st. All right, and I'm a little bit behind with my videos, so if you're seeing this like a couple days later, I'm a little bit behind. And I'm doing this not in real time, I'm doing this ahead of time. Well, not ahead of time, but like almost real time with this. So I just want to let you know. I'm just trying to play catch up. Sam's Club. So one thing I wanted to mention, this is so weird. This is such a weird thing to talk about. But we always buy our toilet paper at Sam's Club, for the most part. We just get one of those big packages, and you know, we use it for however long it lasts. And it was funny because the other day I was cleaning the bathroom, and our toilet paper roll holder was so dusty. And I'm like, why is this always so dusty? And then I look at, like, I keep a little bit of like toiletry stuff in there, like some of my lotions, like face cream, some of the things that I use like right after a shower I keep in there. And they're always so freaking dusty. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. I mean, what is in there that is so dusty? Our bathroom isn't carpeted. I have a very short shag. I think is it Berber? It might be Berber. As far as like a bath mat. No, it's not Berber. It's one of those foam ones. So it doesn't have like a lot of like fallout or anything like that. And then I realized it's the toilet paper. So we buy the Sam's Club. It's like the Members Mark. And it's pretty plush. I would say it's, you know, comparable to like a Charmin or something like that. Maybe not quite as thick as some of those. But when you tear it off, you see like there's a million dust particles that go into the air. And then because of the humidity when you're showering and, you know, running the water and stuff like that, it just creates this barrier, this layer of dust on things, especially like the toilet paper roll holder, the back of the toilet tank gets it. It's just ridiculous. So I've decided I'm going to go to Scott tissue. Now, do you guys remember this? So it's like one ply. It's almost like tissue paper, like that you would use in a gift. And it's very economical. I will say that. It's very economical. And you get like, I think it's like 1,000 sheets on a roll. And it's just, it's just not as dusty. So I am going back to that because I think we used to use that a while ago. It's been a long time since I bought that though, because the Sam's Club was such a good deal, you know, and it felt like better quality, but not that this is bad quality. What am I even saying? I mean, I am just, here we go. I'm on a ramble. But anyways, so it finally occurred to me what the source of the dust was. And I'm like, no, I'm over this. So changing brands. But the big package at Sam's Club that you can buy, they're individually wrapped like you're in a business. It's so funny. I don't know. It's just weird. I don't know. Things I hone in on and pay attention to. Anyways. All right. So we're going to add up all of our variables. So we have $175 for groceries. That's usually what we do. Now, sometimes we don't even spend that and we end up spending it on something else, or it hangs out in our checking account. I don't really get too pressed about that. And it doesn't hang out my checking account. I mean, I'm not going to lie. A lot of times now I take it, I take the cash for it. And I will do the grocery spending in cash, which is not inconvenient whatsoever. It's super easy to do it like that at the store. But then I end up just spending it on whatever. So it gets used, I will say that. So our variables this time total $14.70 and 21 cents. So the paycheck was for $16.91.11. I think that's going to go up ever so slightly, like maybe by, I don't know, I'm hoping like $20 starting next paycheck, but we'll see. So there's like a very small increase coming. So the 140 and the 80, I don't really need a calculator for it. That's 220. So I'm going to do my receipt area down here. So for income, we have $16.91.11. Well, first let's say NA for subscriptions, because we don't have anything due. And we didn't have anything due for fixed. So I'm going to put 0 for fixed, 0 for subscriptions, and then variables are going to be $14.70, 21, and then savings is $220. My handwriting is really weird. Like, this isn't my handwriting. It's very strange. So if I add $14.70, 21, and $220, 1470, 21, 220, 1690, 21. So let's take our pay, 1691 minus 1690, 21. That was hard. Leaves me 90 cents. So that's my remaining. So that's not too bad. That's actually very good. Now, I'm not going to say that I didn't intentionally look to have this be as small as possible by putting literally $16 in miscellaneous. I mean, I'm trying to do the best I can with all that, but I don't want to have so much remaining at the end of each pay period anymore, because I want to have the least amount possible remaining at the end of the month that I don't assign a job to. You're really supposed to assign a job and a purpose to every one of your dollars that you bring in. And so in order to avoid that, I'm literally, even if I have to say that this is miscellaneous money, then it's going to be miscellaneous money. I'd rather have it like have a purpose and have me know that I can spend it guilt-free than have $16.90 available at the end of the month and then whatever. I don't know. That kind of doesn't make sense, but that's how I feel about it. So over here, the previous paycheck that we did, I had 96 cents. So miscellaneous was $50. So it was less intentional. That was a nice round number. And then on the 9th, I had $4.25 left, and the miscellaneous was 15. Now I could have made the miscellaneous 19 and had 25 cents left, but sometimes it's just like, for what? So that's my paycheck breakdown. And what I'm going to do next is I'm going to do my cash prep in a separate video. And also I'm going to, I think, incorporate going to get the cash and then just counting it up with you guys and organizing it in the same video. That way we can reduce one of those. The other thing is, and please leave me a comment if you are interested, because this is really going to be interest-based. Would you guys like to see bullet journaling videos? So I'm very curious if any of you in this particular budgeting audience would be interested in that, because I still use a bullet journal, and the past 2 months I haven't updated it because I just kind of got sidetracked, and I really got in a serious momentum doing a YouTube video a day. So I kind of let it go by the wayside because I knew I wasn't going to do it for this channel, but why not? I used to. So if you look back in some of my very early videos, I have lots of bullet journaling content. So I'm just wondering if any of you are still interested in that, because I still think that's a good system. Now, I don't use like the precise system with, you know, setting it up like how the founder of this system, you know, created the rules. I don't do it like that. I just kind of do it my own way. I think most people do now. But yeah, if you're interested, I will definitely share those videos with you. And that's about it. So I will talk about depleting those funds in another video when I get to stuffing my sinking funds again. And I'll bring you guys up to speed, because just a couple days away, it really does affect everything. Like everything is like, oh my gosh, you know, playing catch up. So I hope that you enjoyed this little chatty video, and get yourself some Scott tissue if your bathroom, I can't even talk, if your bathroom is dusty like mine. Oh my gosh. And let me know if you have any other ideas for videos. And that's it. I hope you guys are doing well, and I'll see you tomorrow.